All right, y'all, we are back with another video and said ain't so. First of all, this one right here is coming from Benny. Like I said, I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go show Benny some love. And this one right here, because at this point, we don't know who's trying to run. Is Barack Obama going to try to run, or is it Michelle Obama going to try to run? Because at the end of the day, we know Barack can't run, but we seen a video where he's behind the scenes trying to coach up Joe Biden and all type of stuff. So Barack has been behind the scenes trying to call shots. That's the reason why people said that they feel like that Obama been the one literally running on a third term because he putting the battery in Joe Biden back, which still ain't gonna get him nowhere. So we come across this one right here from Benny. He said that Michelle Obama has unhinged meltdown on camera when asked if Trump will win. And then she said, I am so terrified. Now, if she says she is so terrified, I'm pretty sure Barack wouldn't like that because he probably wouldn't want her to admit that you terrified that Donald Trump is going to win. So we're going to jump in this and see exactly what's going on. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. Also want to thank everybody who clicked on this video for the very first time. Shout out to all of you. And please watch the entire video. When you do that, YouTube will share it so more people can see my reaction. And that right there is what helped the channel grow. So if you do watch the entire video, please let me know in the comment section that you did watch the entire video. I would really, really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Without further ado, let's dive straight into this. I'm ready for this one right here. Let's see exactly what's going on. Because regardless of who run, Donald Trump is still going to win. So I don't care what Obama's run. So it don't really matter. But let's go.
What's up, guys? Your boy, Benny. I have a 3-year-old. She loves painting pictures and making little art projects, and she holds on to them, and she has a little special drawer that she puts them all in, and she really cares a lot about her little art projects, and she'd be very, very sad if somebody came and destroyed them all. And that's kind of the vibe I get when I watch videos like this of Barack Obama. Barack Obama's put together his favorite project ever, which is being president without being president.
Right.
Barack Obama's entire regime has staffed Joe Biden. Barack Obama facilitated Joe Biden winning the Democrat nomination in 2020. Barack Obama facilitated all of Joe Biden's donors. Barack Obama has facilitated all of the policies for Joe Biden. Barack Obama has run the Biden regime from the get.
Yep.
He's also bragged about doing it. This is Barack Obama's favorite little special project.
You wish like you had a third term. You know what? If I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. I'd be fine with it.
Oh, man. Okay, so Barack Obama literally on tape bragging about how Joe Biden is like a Manchurian candidate. He's not real. And probably has an earpiece in from Barack Obama. Like it says so. Also, that probably explains why Joe Biden talks the way he does. Because the earpiece from Barack Obama's not a great orator, and Joe Biden is just trying to listen to the words. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been listening, and what we're sensing is pure and complete panic. Ping-pong balling around the internet today is a clip of Michelle Obama, who doesn't do a lot of press, but she's out here straight up panicking.
Wow.
Over the idea of Donald Trump coming back into office. Why? Well, one, because it destroys Barack Obama's special little art project that he's put together that we've seen that's totally novel in American history. There's no such thing as a president who controls other presidents, but this is what Barack Obama does. Barack Obama thinks he can raise and lower the levels of the ocean, right? So there's nothing he can't do. But Michelle Obama realizes, I think more importantly, that they've overstepped this time, and that the policies that they have used and the judgments, rulings, and the destruction of the American political zeitgeist in order to put Trump supporters and Trump himself in prison will be flipped and used on them. And so this is like a survival thing for the Obamas.
Yep.
They know that when Donald Trump comes back in, he ain't swinging at nothing. Donald Trump is coming like the bull in the running of the bulls.
Facts.
Down one of those beautiful little villa streets. And he is coming to clobber anything in his path. And the people in his path, of course, are the people who actually run the country, the elites. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Obama, terrified about what could happen. Well, this is very interesting and a very rare media interview from Michelle Obama. Watch.
Because you don't have control over them. Mm-hmm. And you wonder, where are we in this? Where are our hearts? What's going to happen in this next election? I am terrified about what could possibly happen because our leaders matter. Who we select, who speaks for us, who holds that bully pulpit. It affects us in ways that sometimes I think people take for granted.
See, that gets at the very core of the issue here, is that the Obamas understand that, and Republicans do not. Obamas understand the extreme, how to wield power, as they have done now through Biden's presidency, and that's why the country has utterly collapsed.
Yep.
The country was collapsing under Barack Obama's presidency, which sucked, and lost Democrats a net 1,000 seats nationally. Over 1,200 elected seats were lost by Democrats in the Obama reign because things sucked, because things were going to hell. And now they have simply accelerated every one of those policies, and people don't like it at all. But I guess if you hate America and your goal is to destroy it, well, then you just implement the policies of Barack Obama and obviously his craven wife. There you go. Don't expect people to like it, though, and that's exactly what the polling shows, especially black people. Uh-oh.
As our new poll shows, the president's approval among black voters is down 17 points since the first year of his presidency. Mr. Biden is also down by double digits among Latinos, voters without a college degree, and independents. And as we mentioned, 59% of Democratic primary voters tell us they want to see a challenger to President Biden.
59% of primary challenge, 59% of Democrats want a challenger to Joe Biden? Who do they want that to be?
Wow.
Well, they say they want Michelle Obama. Well, isn't that interesting? Michelle Obama, the country, things are going so bad in the country. Oh, if only we had a leader that could unite all of us and understood the power of this office.
Oh man.
Okay, got it, Michelle. Ted Cruz is straight up saying that it will be Michelle Obama, right? So Ted Cruz is straight up laid down the gauntlet. Said it's gonna be Michelle Obama. They're gonna do a last second switcheroo, and it's gonna be Michelle. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Barack Obama is attending donor meetings with Jill. So Joe Biden is so sickly and has so much dementia that he doesn't pull in the cash anymore. So Barack Obama is straight up out here fundraising like he's the president, because he is the president. Barack Obama also out here trying to save his third-term presidency by having secret meetings with Joe at the White House.
President Biden ramps up his general election campaign. There are new warning signs. The Washington Post reporting former President Obama has raised questions about the structure of President Biden's reelection campaign. Two sources confirmed to NBC News that Obama and Biden met over lunch in December and discussed the campaign, with Obama expressing deep concern about Mr. Trump's political strength. Underscoring the urgency, one source telling me this is an all-hands-on-deck moment.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh,
all
yeah.
hands on deck.
How scary is it for the Bidens? Well, for the O-Bidens. Let's call them the O-Bidens.
O-Bidens.
Right? Okay. Because it's not actually Joe Biden. Joe Biden didn't run anything. Joe Biden can't even run a black congregation in South Carolina where Joe Biden was summarily booed off the stage. Chaos as Biden's speech derailed by pro-Palestinian protesters from the left, chanting ceasefire now. The president said he is working to get Israel out of Gaza. Oh, okay. Great job. This is the face of panic. There it is. This is the face of panic. People are starting to notice. Hardened Democrat voters, people who are activists for Democrats, are not only screaming at Joe Biden inside of black churches, which should be just the most simple, controllable layup for him, but also some of the greater and larger commentators in the political space and in the cultural space, like Stephen A. Smith, are saying, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. This is the kind of commentary that scares the shit out of these people, because the people who listen to Stephen A. Smith are the kind of low IQ individuals that you must have voting for you in mass, And here he is just like utterly disemboweling old, disease, dementia-ridden Joe Biden.
See, the thing is, and I like the term that Benny just said. He said, instead of saying Obama and the Biden, let's just say the O'Bidens. Because at this point, we all been saying that Obama been secretly helping Joe Biden this entire time. Now he having lunch with him, talking about he need to bolster his campaign. We got to get all hands on deck. You see how they trying to plot? They want to plot so bad to try to see if they can beat Donald Trump, because Obama know it, Michelle Obama know it, like they all know it, that Joe Biden is going to lose. Look at the poll numbers. Now, at the end, they might try a little switcheroo. Now they saying that if Biden drop out, they want either Michelle or Kamala Harris to run. I don't care which one run. Ain't now one of them beating Donald Trump. I don't care what kind of switcheroo they trying to do, but them talking about they got to bolster their campaign. It's all hands on deck. It's enough that they already trying to cheat Donald Trump. They're trying to throw him off ballots. They don't want to try to beat him fair and square, so they trying to get him put in jail, get him thrown off ballots, and try to will their way to a victory doing it that way. So it's kind of like ridiculous to me the way that they are trying to go all about this, but we see what Barack Obama trying to do. Barack Obama won a 4th term because you might well pretty much say he's the president because he's doing everything for Joe Biden. If Joe Biden get reelected, that'd be a 4th term for Barack Obama. And that's what he's trying to do. That's why he's trying to have these secret meetings and all that, trying to plot on what they can do to try to defeat Trump. Now, you know, Michelle Obama talking about she's terrified. With her saying that on camera, I don't think Barack Obama would have liked that. I don't think he would have liked to say that you terrified and have everybody think you scared. You should be terrified. You know why? Because Donald Trump is going to win. It ain't nothing that they can do about it. I don't care about them bolstering the campaign. I don't care about them trying to plot. I don't care about what Letitia James, Jack Smith, Fannie Willis, all these other people are trying to do to Donald Trump. We do not care. You can keep attacking him all you want. All you're going to do is help him in the poll numbers. That's all you're going to do if you keep on attacking him. So at the end of the day, we ain't worried about none of this. We ain't worried about Barack Obama trying to run, which he can't run. But like you said, he might well be the president now because he's doing everything for Joe Biden. So he want that 4th term. That what Barack want, but he ain't going to get it. But let's get back to it.
Case of Biden, clearly he doesn't seem to be as cogent and as lucid as we would like him to be. My bigger point was this. It is a disgrace for the Democratic Party to call themselves progressives when they're virtually begging an 82-year-old man at election time to run for re-election. That is the point that I was...
Oh, man. He said that they are begging a 82-year-old man to run for re-election. Joe Biden already be falling asleep, almost falling off stage. He's constantly putting his hands on people, getting too close to him. We call him Creepy Joe. And he can't finish lines, can't do anything. And Stephen, they said that they are begging an 82-year-old man to run for re-election when he's already getting mollywopped in the polls right now. That's exactly what's going on. But let's take that back right quick and listen to what Stephen A. just said.
Case of Biden, clearly he doesn't seem to be as cogent and as lucid as we would like him to be. My bigger point was this. It is a disgrace for the Democratic Party to call themselves progressives when they're virtually begging an 82-year-old man at election time to run for re-election. That is the point that I was making. You're supposed to be progressive, right? You're supposed to be moving forward. You're supposed to be thinking forward. You're supposed to be being innovative and younger and all of this other stuff. And you're leaning on the hopes and the prayers of an 82-year-old who would be Joe Biden. He's 80 right now. He'd be going 81. He'll be 82 at the time of re-election if that were to happen. To depend on him is an indictment against the Democratic Party. And the reason I brought up Gavin Newsom is because, listen, I am absolutely positively allergic to the high taxes in California. I can't stand them. To me, the state invents ways to take your money. It's just unbelievable to me. But to watch him sit directly face to face with you, Sean Hannity, and go toe to toe the way that y'all did.
Okay, so then he goes on and gives Sean Hannity an Epstein massage. Great job. Gavin Newsom asked, will you run in 2024? This answer is very telling.
Filing deadlines haven't passed. President Biden doesn't run. Why shouldn't we consider you a likely candidate?
Well, I think the vice president is naturally the one lined up, and the filing deadlines are quickly coming to pass. And
Wait. Kamala Harris is the one lined up?
That's what I was
What do you
saying.
mean, lined up?
Lined up.
Well, let's go ahead and ask Kamala Harris. What does this mean? Kamala Harris, I am ready to take over the oath of the president at any time.
The president's age often go hand in hand with questions about how you would step in the role, if necessary. Do you feel prepared for that possibility? And serving as vice president prepared you for that job?
Yes.
Yes.
And how would you describe that process?
Which process?
As far as being ready for that.
Well, first of all, I'm answering your hypothetical. But Joe Biden's going to be fine. So that is not going to come to fruition.
He's going to be fine.
Yeah,
That's what you
right.
want people to say about you?
Yeah,
What?
if you think Joe Biden gonna be fine, then go look at those poll numbers, Miss Kamala Harris. Go look at those poll numbers, and you tell me is Joe Biden fine right now?
You're going to be fine.
But let us also understand that every vice president understands that when they take the oath, that they must be very clear about the responsibility they may have to take over the job of being president.
To take over the job. Joe Rogan predicts Democrat Party will use Biden criminal bribery scandal to replace Joe Biden in the 2024 ticket. And who will they replace Joe Biden with? Oh,
Who we select, who speaks for us, who holds that bully pulpit. It affects us in ways that sometimes I think people take for granted.
Oh, yeah. Well, people aren't going to take me for granted. I'm Michelle Obama. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody on Joe Rogan's show made a great point about Michelle Obama and her potentially running the country and what would happen next. How easy it would be. The great Tim Dillon on Michelle Obama becoming president.
But again, Washington inside out there. I understand that, but maybe it is weird. Maybe it's not weird. Maybe it's not weird.
Well, also, when she had her kids, were they private or public? Like, when he was a senator?
I don't know. I just know that
He was a senator, right?
Yes,
Before he became president.
for sure.
So
I don't
what, law school,
yeah,
Senate?
I have no issue because I want to live.
There you go, right there. Like I said, I will leave the original video in the description. So we just checked this out. Seemed like she had a meltdown that she is so terrified that Donald Trump is going to win. And like I said before, I don't know if Obama like her using that terrified word because it just makes Trump look even more better to win this president, to get reelected, which we all know Donald Trump is going to get reelected. So they might try to a little switcheroo towards the end to think that's going to try to bring Trump's poll numbers down. Oh, Michelle running. Let's forget about Trump to go with her. Nah, we done with the Obamas. We are done with the Obamas running. Need no more Democrats running right now. No. But like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all of this. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.